Hi.
Tristan's Amazing Podcast. Random disasters. That sounds like a radio show.
We're evolving in front of your eyes.
We're gonna be an amazing group soon, and we're gonna have these on our DVD.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get tired of it, and we're just gonna be sitting here like episode 100.
Gotta go for a solo career. Gotta leave it. I already have one though, so. He kinda does.
Can we talk about Attack on Titan right now?
Go for it.
The anime has gotten me so into the world of Attack on Titan that I want to read the manga, so that's what I'm doing now. I don't know how far you want to talk about it, but let's talk about up to the series. Titans live in the walls, apparently.
Titans live in the walls. Titans.
Sounds kind of erotic. I was going to say homoerotic. But
What, Titans in your walls?
Titans in your walls. Some hundred number of years ago, the Titans suddenly appeared, according to Commander Prixis, to make humanity realize that because they had been fighting amongst themselves so much. Number one, where did the walls come from?
They built it.
Folks just don't build walls.
They built these walls.
Like, quickly.
Okay, I don't know if it was quickly. I'm sure they.
But you've got Titans attacking you the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm reading the manga now. This is the first volume. I'm actually
haven't
like
read it yet.
10 volumes in or something. I'm at basically up to the part where the female Titan appears. So give me about a day more on the train and I'll be able to talk about
The female Titan.
I love Attack on Titan. Yes.
It was amazing. It was I would like to say, the most popular cosplay at Comic-Con. That's what everyone was wearing. It was either that or any character from Adventure Time. I was gonna go as someone from Attack on Titan. Unfortunately, Sally Mae got my money.
It was Attack on Titan, Adventure Times, or Deadpool's.
Yeah, Deadpool's is everything. They just Deadpool in Adventure Time, Attack on Deadpool, just Super Deadpool Brothers, which I do have pictures of. Attack on Titan is probably for now, it's probably the best anime that I've seen for 2013. And also the best opening.
There are two. I wasn't here for the second opening, but now I'm.
It grows. It grows on you. But the first Gura no Yumiya, that is it.
So I saw someone on Reddit say the music of the first opening and the animation of the second opening. Put them together and
True.
You have the perfect opening.
True, because yeah, the first opening animation wise, like what they were doing it was very basic.
It was animated.
They cut that one time, but I do like the very end where like at the end of it, where they had the build up and you see everyone just like rising, like one person rises and like five, and then like the whole community just like rises. Pokemon X, Y, it's the best thing ever. First of all, it's 3D graphics.
It's the first 3D Pokemon.
It's the first 3D Pokemon.
Not ever though.
Yes, ever. I mean, unless one count things like Pokemon
Stadium.
I mean, actual Pokemon game, like you gotta catch them all Pokemon game. That's 3D. We're not talking like Snap and Stadium and
Those
all
were
other games.
cool games.
Snap was cool. I don't understand. That's one thing that's really.
Oh, the Wii remote. You could just like.
You could. That's
this.
what people said. Well, I don't understand why everyone loves Pokemon Snap. I don't understand why. Because if you really think about it, it's really just like you're on a cart and you're just taking pictures of Pokemon. But for some reason, it just holds dear to everybody's heart.
Because there's so much stuff going on. It's like you have to play it 1,000 times to look at what's going on over there, and then over there.
And you have to like good shots, like oh, there's a Pidgey, you gotta throw a Pokeball at the Charmeleon so he falls into the lava pit. I remember that. Pokemon XY, it's amazing. Although I will say, it's a little easy. They give you everything within the first 5 minutes.
I played Pokemon Red. Okay, so that was like all the way back on the first one. I remember having to walk places, and then when you get the bicycle, that's like something huge.
First of all, I don't even see the point of the bicycle. You can already run. You have roller skates to go faster. Then they give you the bike to go even faster. And they give you so much Pokemon that the game just doesn't. There's no difficulty to that game anymore. You have your own starter. They then give you a regular Kanto starter, Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. That alone already puts you at 2 different types to beat like gyms easily.
Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, they're all the way from the first games. Have they been throughout the series, or are they? I heard they're just now coming back.
They're just not coming back. Well, for this new game, remember, it's not like you're getting 150 new Pokemon. At max, it's only like 70. And then you have the Mega Evolutions.
Which is the one I like, the Mage?
Fennekin.
I hear the Fennekin's getting hate.
Basic Ken is what I like to call it.
I'm trying to get into Pokemon and you're hating already.
Team Chespin, aka Chess Lord, or Froakie of the Hidden Leaf Village.
I feel like that's a Naruto reference.
It is a Naruto reference.
Not here for it.
Because he turns into like a shinobi with a tongue scarf. It's fantastic. But anyway, it's so easy. They give you so many different Pokemon. If you got the game already, you already got a Torchic for free with that evolves in a Blaziken with Blazikenite, like Kung Fu Chicken right there. Also, usually when you go in Wild Grass, if you remember from your Pokemon Wild days, let's say you leave Pallet Town, whatever town it was, I forget, and the only two Pokemon you can really catch are just like Pidgey and Rattata. And you had to make it work. Until you got to, let's say, like Mount Moon or whatever, Zubat and Geodude, and you had to make it work. This, it's literally like you walk out, everyone's there.
They're all available?
You're just catching Pokemon left and right.
How does that work? Because like certain Pokemon are higher level, right? So.
Well, I mean, it's still gonna be very basic. So you still get like Pidgeys and Weedles and Caterpies, and then Scatterbugs, which is this level, like this X and Y's bug du jour. Fletchling or whatever, which is the bird du jour for X and Y. You have such a variety that you immediately can create a team that can take on any gym leader. Because in Pokemon, let's say like Red and Blue and other games, you would kind of have, let's say you pick Charmander for Red. Your first gym battle was against Brock. Takeshi was against Brock, who
is... His name's not really Brock in your life?
No, it's not really Brock.
What the hell?
Your life has been a lie this entire time. It's not really Ash either.
What?
Or Misty.
Wait, what? Hold on, we need to tell me what these names are.
Satoshi.
Is Misty?
No, that's Ash.
Ash? Satoshi?
Yeah. Kasumi.
Kasumi? Is Misty?
You think you thought these names just...
Because I thought it would have been like Ash, Buraku,
Burak,
Misty.
It was hard then because you kind of didn't have many options in terms of Pokemon. You had, like, for example, the main thing that I know a lot of people did was that you had to get a Caterpie, evolve it into Butterfree so that he could learn Confusion, be able to take down Brock's Geodude and his Onix. And that
so there was some strategy.
Some strategy in the fact that certain things that you had to do, but now you can do whatever hell you want. You're starting out with you can literally have your own team already. So let's do it like this. We're gonna do a little bit of a scenario here. You already get Torchic for free, all right? That's fire. Let's say you then choose your original starter, Chess Lord, Chespin, Grass right there, all right? So you have Fire and Grass already set within the first like 5 minutes of the game, okay? By the time you get to the next town...
When I played, there was no grass type. Continue.
We're gonna talk about that. We gotta fix you. By the time you get to the next town, you then get to choose your Kanto starter. Let's say we choose Squirtle, which is water. You're already at Fire, Grass, Water right there. With those three, you could basically just take on any gym. I mean, you're still gonna get other Pokemon that supplement it. You get your Flying, get your Ground, do whatever you need. But with those three, you can do whatever you want at that point. Like, no gym is really going to stop you at that point. And so it just gets really...
So basically it's just a matter of leveling up.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Within the first town, you get XP share. Normally they have that where a Pokemon has to hold that item and they siphon off some of the experience that your Pokemon would get when it finishes the battle.
Okay. So it's not like you have to have them be the one to win the
Exactly.
battle.
They just got it if they held that item. Now, it's just a key item you turn on and off. If you turn it on, regardless of who's battling, everybody gets a share. So it's like...
Sounds like a pyramid scheme of Pokemon.
Kind of. It's like Socialist America in Pokemon form. Everybody wins now, only if one person did the work. I don't think it's necessarily wrong because it really takes out a lot of the grinding towards the end, which is great, but I still think that it really removed a level of difficulty with the game. So you really can breeze through that game very quickly. A lot of the time spent grinding is the time that you'd spend, finding new Pokemon or Pokemon you haven't seen before, or like...
So are there rare Pokemon? See, I'm just leading you down the path of continuing to talk.
We could talk about this next time in terms of different rare Pokemon. There are, but it's few and far between. There's only 70 new ones, so anything that I thought was new, I was like, oh, this is from Black and White, which I didn't really play that much, so they're not really new. But yeah, personally, I think Pokemon's a little too easy. So tell us what you think. Do you think that Pokemon X and Y are too easy, or do you think it's just right? Or do you think that it's too hard and they should have just thrown even more Pokemon at you? You know, taking it for alligator.
Also, tell us if you like Attack on Titan and what your favorite part is in the anime so far. No spoilers from the manga.
Tell us, if no, you're gonna tell us that you like Attack on Titan. There's no one who doesn't like Attack on Titan.
You're right about that. So comment below for those things.
And then also subscribe on this button up
The
here.
button's down here, right?
Okay, the button's gonna be over here.
It is. I don't make the
Buttons
rules.
everywhere. The button will be in a random spot. Just click it.
All right. So I'm Jonathan,
I'm Tristan.
and what do we say now?
I don't know, this is random disasters. See you tomorrow night at 6 or something. Evening news. Are you really just gonna sit here and post? Okay.
It's the Asian pizza. You're not Asian. You
I'm
can't do
not.
it.
I'm actually Cuban and Japanese.
You are not Cuban and Japanese. Are you?
See, but for a second you believed me. I said that in college once, and then it became that I was Cuban and Chinese. It went way far left, and yeah, so we
Goodbye.
don't do that anymore. All right, cool. Nice to see you.